Mike here with what went from a video on demand review to a Netflix nugget. The Harvest is now on Netflix. I saw it last night. The Harvest is not about the children of the corn, and it's not about pumpkins, but it is about Michael Shannon. As well known as he already is, I think that he's going to end up being one of the most underrated actors of our generation. If this guy doesn't end up as like the Goodfellas, Robert De Niro type, high class, one of the greats, I will be really disappointed in us as a people, because I think he's got everything it takes to do it. Him in a horror movie sounds great to me, so I'm already on board. What this movie's about is, the story itself is pretty meh. It's about this young boy who's taken care of by his parents. He's bedridden, he can't walk, he can't do anything. He has to use a wheelchair. You don't really know exactly what's wrong with him, except for that his parents have given up their entire lives to stay home and take care of him. This girl who loses her parents moves in next door, and she starts fishing around, and they become friends, and the mom doesn't like that because the mom is crazy pants, and she tries to shoo the girl away, but the girl is steadfast. They form a relationship, and then stuff gets really weird. That's all I'll say, because I don't want to give anything away. The story to this is probably the weakest point of The Harvest. Even at its ending point, once it's all been undone, you can kind of tell, you can kind of easily figure out what's going on as the movie goes. What makes this movie work is how great the actors in it are. Michael Shannon, everything I expect him to be. He plays the dad. You can tell that he may have some weird stuff going on upstairs, like he might not be all there, but yeah, he does care about the kid, and he does seem to be a nice guy underneath. The boy, Andy, played by Charlie Tahan, does a really good job. He's a really likable kid. The girl who's trying to help him out, who wants to be his friend, Marianne, played by Natasha, Calis, she's really likable, and you need those to go against the mom. Samantha Morton plays Catherine, the crazy-ass mom in this movie, and she is so damn evil. I'm not kidding you guys, she really does. Like, you put Kathy Bates from Misery, she's right there. This bitch is crazy. I mean, you never know what she's gonna do. She's the meanest. You just want to hit her in the face. She's so mean sometimes and so crazy, and she plays that perfect, like, but I'm your mother and you should love me no matter what, but I'm gonna slam your hand in the door. It's just so, oh god, she makes you crazy. She does a great job in this. Samantha Morton, I'm sorry that I hate you because of this performance. Look at this IMDb picture. She even looks creepy in her IMDb pictures. And she's kind of the doctor, whereas the dad's the nurse. And she's even mean to him. Like, the shit she says to her husband is just so like, oh, it makes you mad. Like, she's talking to her son at one point, and this is the kind of crazy shit she says. She's like, you want to grow up and go to college, because if you don't, you're going to end up like your dad. And he's like, what do you mean, like a nurse? She's like, yeah, like a nurse. Because he's like her nurse, and it's like, oh man. But this movie is so interesting and so easy to watch because the acting is so good. Like, you really want to know what's going to happen with these characters. You really want to know what their secrets are. You really want to know how things are going to turn out. And you really like and hate the right people in this movie because it's so well acted all the way across the board. And you know what I really like about The Harvest? It's not really a horror movie. It's more of a thriller. But it's like a domestic psychological kind of thriller in a weird way. If this was the late 80s, early 90s, what I like about this movie is that it probably would have been a wide release. Back then, they would take these movies that were just like whatever kind of stories that were intriguing kind of domestic thrillers, and you'd see them get released wide. Now these movies go straight to video on demand, and really the only original content of any kind kind of goes straight there for the most part, because everything that's in the theater is always tied to it's got to be tied to some title for them to sell it, or a board game, whatever, sequel, remake, recalibration, whatever. I love about these movies is that they're simple. This movie, there's nothing amazing about it, there's nothing crazy about it. It's just a really well acted, well directed movie. And it's directed, by the way, by the guy who directed Henry, Portrait of a Serial Killer with Michael Rooker. That's another misunderstood movie. Some people hate that movie. If you look at its rating on Netflix, it's got like 1 star. But then you look at another list, and it's like one of the top horror movies of all time. So it's crazy. It's a really, really good movie. You should totally check it out. It's just a strange, strange movie. So guys, I'm going to give this a 7.0. I liked it. I enjoyed it. The story was whatever. But the acting was just so good in this movie. Question of the day, what's your favorite Michael Shannon performance that you've ever seen? Comment below, let me know. Until next time, follow us on Instagram, @WeWatchTheMovie on Twitter. Click that subscribe button and get some wham up in you.
We watched a movie. Yeah. We watched a movie.